field, changing young people's lives. The Falcons have drawn mixed reviews in the first round of the draft recently. Most noticeably, they haven't had much luck drafting wide receivers that high. They have done some wheeling and dealing. In 2001, they traded to get the first overall pick and selected Michael Vick. But 02 top selection T.J. Duckett was dealt to Washington last year in part of the three-way trade with Denver that brought wide receiver Ashley Lelie to Atlanta. And that hasn't worked out all that great. Now on ESPN.com, Todd McShay says the Falcons need to get more physical on the offensive line, but instead they'll look to another need and take LSU safety LaRon Landry with their first pick. And that first pick is 10th overall. Where would you go?
Well, Landry's a good football player, and obviously he can hit. And we've seen the impact a guy like Bobby Sanders in Indianapolis has when you're playing a guy who can dominate at the safety position. But for me, when you look at Roddy White, bringing in Ashley Lelie and Michael Jenkins, none of them have played good football. They've played average football. I like Dwayne Jarrett. I still do. USC's guy. We know what Calvin Johnson brings from Georgia Tech. He'll be long gone. But you want a big, strong, physical playmaker who can go up and get the football and finish. And we're trying to elevate Michael Vick's play. Well, the best way to do that, and I know they haven't had luck with it, but maybe the third time's a charm getting the first rounder. Dwayne Jarrett's one of those players, but Bobby Petrino, an offensive guy, maybe he does think Landry and goes defense, but that's an important pick sitting there at 10.
But you know what's tough? With Vick's style at quarterback, receivers have to really be able to adjust their routes and freelance on the fly because he's doing a lot of freelancing. Sometimes just the precision guy who runs the great routes isn't the right fit there.
Well, and a lot of times you don't get the ball on time, do you, Marty?
Well, I think that's what can happen to you in that situation. And, you know, I think it's a bit premature to say that we should take Michael Vick and cast him aside. You know what you have in Michael Vick. There are certainly some things that he can do and do extremely well, better than anybody else in football. And I think he's going to work his way into being a better passer, if we will.
Draft the receiver.
He's got so much talent. There's got to be a way to make it work. Monday.